Welcome to my channel, Traces of Mystery, where we unravel the secrets of our world. Have you ever questioned the stories told in the Bible? Stories that have shaped the beliefs of millions for centuries? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most well-known tales from the Bible, a story that's been passed down through generations, Noah's flood. But what if I told you that there's a hidden truth, a secret that's been concealed for centuries, and that we've all been lied to? Stay with me as we unravel the mysteries and explore the shocking revelations about Noah's flood. To understand the hidden truth, we must first revisit the story of Noah's flood as it's told in the Bible. According to the book of Genesis, God looked upon the earth and saw corruption, violence, and wickedness among humanity. In response, he decided to flood the entire earth, sparing only Noah, his family, and 2 of every kind of animal, which were to be placed in an enormous ark. The floodwaters covered the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, destroying everything in their path. Finally, the waters receded, and the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. It's a story that has captured the imagination of millions and has been interpreted both as a divine punishment and a symbol of God's mercy. But here's where things get interesting. Geologists and scientists have long studied the Earth's geological history, and their findings don't align with the biblical narrative. The evidence they've uncovered tells a different story, one that challenges the idea of a global, catastrophic flood. Geological records show a complex history of Earth's changes, including sedimentary layers and fossils that tell us about the gradual processes of sediment deposition and the evolution of life on our planet. These layers are consistent with millions of years of Earth's history, not just a single catastrophic event. So, the question arises, could the biblical flood story have a different, more localized explanation? Various scholars and researchers have put forth theories suggesting that the flood described in the Bible might have been a more localized event, specific to a particular region. One theory points to the Black Sea deluge hypothesis, suggesting that the flooding of the Black Sea around 5600 BC could have inspired the biblical narrative. Another theory focuses on the Mesopotamian region, where localized floods were common due to the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Could these smaller regional floods have been amalgamated into the biblical story of Noah's flood over time? Now let's explore some intriguing archaeological discoveries. Over the years, researchers have uncovered ancient flood narratives from various cultures that predate the biblical account. The Epic of Gilgamesh, a Sumerian text, tells of a great flood and an ark, and it dates back to around 2100 BC. These findings raise the question of whether the biblical story of Noah's flood was inspired by earlier flood stories, adapted and modified to fit the religious and cultural context of the time. It's a possibility that challenges the traditional interpretation of the Bible as an entirely unique account. Of course, this discussion isn't just about history and science. It also has profound theological implications. Many theologians and religious scholars believe that the Bible should be interpreted in a more metaphorical or allegorical sense, rather than as a literal historical account. This perspective allows for a deeper understanding of the moral and spiritual lessons that the story of Noah's flood conveys, without the need to reconcile it with geological and archaeological findings. It encourages us to reflect on the importance of faith, righteousness, and God's covenant with humanity, rather than the specific details of the flood. So, what's the hidden truth about Noah's flood? The hidden truth is that the story, like many ancient texts, is open to interpretation. It's a narrative that's been shaped and reshaped by different cultures and beliefs over thousands of years. While there may not be concrete evidence for a global flood as described in the Bible, the story still carries deep meaning for many people worldwide. It's a story of human frailty and divine mercy, of hope and renewal. Whether we view it as a historical account or a symbolic tale, the lessons it imparts remain significant. The hidden truth is that the power of this story lies in its ability to inspire and teach, regardless of its historical accuracy. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. And remember, whether you approach the story of Noah's flood as a believer, a skeptic, or something in between, it's a tale that continues to spark curiosity and conversation. What do you believe? Let us know in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going.